Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. And behind these clouds right here we have the lost city of Atlantis. So this is creative mode, and we've done many, I think we've done many videos on this now. We've done like 4 videos where we've just made a random castle. So this one is going to be the Legend of Atlantis, and before we start this video I'm going to read to you a little bit about it. So the lost city of Atlantis was a story told by an ancient Greek philosopher called Plato. And it was in around 360 BC. He said the founders of Atlantis were half god and half human. They created a utopian civilization and became a great naval power some 12,000 years ago. Their home was made up of concentric islands separated by wide moats. So we can see that right here, look, I've made the moats. And realistically, there were 4 rings. Oh, we've got 4 rings. Okay, I did it right. I did it right. Good job, mate. So look, we've got 1 ring, 2 ring, 3 ring, and 4 ring. The central part of the city, shall we say, that was mainly made up of, I think it was the High Priest area, and it's where they kept all their gold and everything like that. But realistically, this city was massive. And there are theories, it is a legend by the way. Oh, merchant arrived, okay. It's a legend, but there are theories that it was the ancient Egyptians that were founded by ancient colonies from Atlantis. And I'm going to get a little picture up right here. Like, this isn't 100% true, it's just a theory. But they reckon they found Atlantis in this position right here, look. And that's located in northwest Africa. So yeah, that's in Mauritania. And it's called the, oh god, I'll get the name up right here, what it's called. Yeah, so I thought that was really interesting. In fact, I'm going to leave a video in the description as well, telling you a little bit more about the lost city of Atlantis and where they may have found it. So anyway, we're going to get started with this one now. Anyway, we're going to place down some civilians. So we're going to move up here. We're going to zoom in, and where should I place my civilians? I'm feeling like we should place them in the civil area. So we're going to get up this here, and we have everything for free, by the way. This is creative mode. And we can place down everything for free. Look, build for free. That's the bonus. We're going to have a little bit of a mess about on this. We're going to place down civilians. There goes my little civilians, look. Off to do their daily rounds. But this city is huge. I think we can probably house thousands and thousands of people here. Yeah, absolutely thousands. So, realistically, you would have had I think it was a city on the outskirts. On the outskirt, like the last ring. And then beyond that, I think it was just farmland and trees and rocks. I know there was a mountain towards the north. And, well, it is theory. It's only theory, guys. So, anyway, what they used to do is they used to do giant horse races, chariot races, around the outer ring. So, you can imagine, like, this part here, this road would just have horses running along it. And it'd be a lot wider in real life. But, yeah, imagine this was like an Egyptian feel. I'd love to make it in Men of War as well. That'd be really cool. Anyway, let's place down some more of these civilians. And realistically, I don't think it would be snowing in Mauritania, if that's where it was located. It's primarily desert at the moment, but we're talking like 12,000 years ago. So 12,000 years ago, they did say that Africa was, I think it was all rainforests and green. Yeah, I think there was a lot more green, but I think the lost city of Atlantis was actually wiped away with a huge tsunami, I believe, and that's why it just vanished from history. And it just, I think what it is, it becomes a real thing, and then it becomes a legend, and then legend becomes myth, and then so on and so forth. Yeah, well, we could get a lot of civilians there. What we're going to do is in a minute we're going to place down some Vikings, some trolls, some dragons, and we're going to have a big army in the center as well. And we're going to see how well that our men can fend off against these diverse enemies, being the dragons and the rest of them. But yeah, we've got a lot of areas to place boats, actually. I wonder if we can place Vikings in ships and actually come from down here. So, yeah, like I say, if you saw that map, I'll get the map up here again. Look there, look. You can kind of see where the rivers used to be, where the water used to come in. A really, really cool theory, and I would say it's pretty accurate. I mean, the guy in that video, in the description, he's kind of persuaded me that Atlantis would have been in that location in Mauritania. Yeah, so it'd be really cool if they have found it. I mean, this is a giant urban legend, and it'd be really cool if Atlantis was a real city. But unfortunately, it's never been proven. Until now, maybe. Until now. Maybe it'll have to be reviewed by more experts and things like that. So we're going to keep placing down some troops. We'll get something around here as well. We need, well, these ain't troops, these are civilians. But we need as many as we can, really. Just fill up the areas. And we've got hundreds now. We've got a huge population. I mean, is there any way we can see the population? We can add gold customly. And we'll up the tax rate. Oh god, yeah, we can't up the tax rate there, look. Let's up it to 2, see if we can annoy them. Right, here's creative mode, so it doesn't really matter if we lose anybody, or if there's any attrition or anything like that. We can just go crazy on this video. Anyway, now we've got those, let's build an army. Can we, what is that, fire? Oh, I think we can set fire to things as well. We might have to try that. But anyway, now we're going to place down an army. So here's our general. And realistically, I think this would have been King Atlas. I think he was the king of Atlantis. So we're going to place him in this central position. Where should we put him? I've not left much room for the armies, have I? So there he is right there. And now to build troops, I think we just place him over him. Yeah, there we go. So we've got an army. There's the Atlantisian army. Would it be Atlantisian or would it be Atlantean? Let me know in the comments. Atlantean or Atlantisian. Oh, I do hope you enjoy my... I hope you like my logo as well. Look, what's my old logo now? The new one looks like this. Yeah, it looks a lot better than the older one in my opinion. A lot more brandable. There we go. We've got an army there. That'll do for that size. We're going to place another army on the inner ring. We can see there's people dying everywhere. I mean, that's because I think they're dying of old age. They're really happy, look. You can see there's an abundance of supplies everywhere. Rock. I think that's... Is that food? Or wood? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just everywhere. And every one of these houses now should be occupied. We have docks all around the island. Oh god, what's happened here? Oh, they've decided to go for a swim. Why not? Why not? You know, it's a nice day. Well, it's not a nice day. It's snowing, but... Oh no, they're trying to migrate. It's because they live over here. What's that? Oh look, that's how the merchants get in. Oh, realistically, there would be sea around this area as well. There would be another ring kind of thing because Atlantis was said to be an island. It was located on an island. But yeah, there are theories that that they didn't find Atlantis in Mauritania because the terrain was too high. The heights were just too high. What's that saying? A terrible plague has swept through the land. I swear I put disabled plagues. Yeah, look, plagues are off. I don't see why my people are dying of plagues. But anyway, we've got one army over there, and now we're going to build a second army on the outer ring. Didn't we said that right? Yeah, there we go. So here's the second army. We're going to place men there, and they're going to protect this bridge. And now we're going to place one on this bridge here. Oh, actually, no. I don't know. We'll have one on this bridge here. So we'll have 3 armies in total, each with a general on a horse. Okay, there's another army. And these guys are responsible for protecting the bridge. And we're going to unleash some Vikings in a moment, and we're going to watch them tear this place apart. It's going to be really interesting if they burn it all to the ground, because I think this auto-saves. I don't think I can recover the save game after we've done this. Yeah, we've got an army there. Some of them have decided to go for a swim as well. So we've got 1, 2, and we've got a third army. Where do we put it? There it is. There's the third army. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select him. And if we press that... No, not that one. That's pause. How do we do this? How do we do this? Main menu. Main menu. We want to select them. Oh, God. I've just placed down generals. No. Okay, so we've got multiple armies now. Bad idea. Bad idea. Anyway, so if we go press that one, I believe we can select them now. How do we select them? I will find out how we select these guys. There we go. He's selected. So we're going to move this army over here. So in fact, we're not going to call these armies because I accidentally placed them. We're going to call these captains. These guys can be in charge of just watching each of the gates to Atlantis. We'll have another one over there. And we're going to bring this main army. I believe this is the main army. Yes, it is. And we're going to protect the keep with this army. Looks like some of them are going to go for a wander over there as well. These guys are patrolling the streets, enforcing a curfew. Like, we're about to be attacked by Vikings, lads. Get in. Get indoors. Kind of like Trojans, don't they? Or Gondorians, that's what they look like. From Lord of the Rings, the Army of Gondor. Yeah, look how cool that is. There's something about the graphics on this game. It's just really cool. I just love the concept of, I don't know, all this blockiness. It kind of reminds me of Minecraft or something like that. So anyway, let's place down some Vikings and see what happens. I have no idea if they're actually going to attack or not, but if we place them here... Oh, there we go. There's a boat coming in. There we go, Vikings are invading. I'll have another one. A huge fleet can invade. I wonder if we can make a fleet, if we place one there. No, we can't make a fleet, apparently. Never mind. So, here come the Vikings. He's leading the way. He's the king. These guys are going to land now and cause a lot of havoc. Got an army stationary over there. We might have to bring them to them, actually. How many troops have they got there, then? Okay, so they haven't got many. Oh, they're looting and burning already. Let's create an army over here. This is their main army right here, look. Oh, this is awesome. Here they come, here they come. So, we're going to go into creative mode now. And now, let's select our army. What's his name? Does he have a name? Oh, he does have a name. Look, he has Sir Granius. No, Grurinus. I can't say it. But let's bring these guys. Like, everybody get indoors. Get indoors. The Vikings are coming. Get indoors, my lord. Here goes nothing. We're going to watch a battle now. Oh, this is going to be awesome. I wish this UI could be disabled. Oh, and they're mixing up here. Look at that. Oh, it's not stopping them burning the houses. Oh no, they've even landed over there. We could be losing the outer ring in this battle. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to place more Vikings. I think it'll be interesting if we place another boat coming over here. One there. We'll have another one there. We'll get them to land all over. That'll be interesting. And we can watch them burn the town down to the ground. See if they can work their way into the centre. That'd be really cool if they can. So let's have a look at the battle. They're still fighting it out. There's a huge mix-up. I think Kingdoms and Castles has turned into Total War now. Just a really bad graphics Total War. Or a really good graphics. I mean, sometimes, as long as all the graphics matches each other, I always find that the game works. I find it's the games that have different graphics objects. It's a bit like Men of War. Sometimes you can get like a really, really cool looking skin, but then you'd have really poor textures that it's running on, like the ground. And you're like, nah, it just kills the vibe, man. Come on, Atlanteans. Is it Atlanteans? Atlanticians. Whatever you are. Come on, this way. We're gonna retreat them now. Andy Eskridge likes to say to the rain, my lord. Oh, okay, never mind. Pull him back. Pull back. Retreat to the bridge. We're gonna funnel them in at the hot gates. Well, at the hot bridge. Yes, that's what we're gonna call it, the hot bridge. I mean, can we call a curfew? If I press that? No, there's nothing I can do there, is there? I'm in a retreating. I think I placed down a lot of Vikings, but now we can hold them on the bridge. You've got their general leading the way. Here goes nothing, look. I think that's multiple generals, actually. How many did I place down? That's like 5 or 10. God, they're dying. Like, you saw them fall off the bridge. We have a lot of men in reserve. Is there any more Vikings looting the place? Yeah, there's 2 regiments over there. The ships are still over there as well. Yeah. We're still doing a good job, though. I think we're winning now. We're stopping the Vikings. I think we need to place more. Let's place a swarm of them. We need a swarm of Vikings. Let's go back into creative mode. There we go. And let's place down a swarm of Vikings. We're going to land them in a boat right here. More boats. That's what we need. There's a huge invasion. Realistically, I don't think they would have been invaded by Vikings, because these guys are from like 700 AD, which is like, I don't know, 11,300 years after the fall of Atlantis. At least I think it was 12,000 years ago. I mean, I did some research on it, but I could have my numbers a little bit mixed up. Oh my god, I just placed more Vikings! Murder them, lads. They snuck in, they snuck through the walls. They climbed over the walls, they attacked us in a sneak assault. Oh, we've got the arrows coming from the keep. Oh no, they're towers. It's because I built towers around the edges, that's cool. But yeah, you can see that it took me 258 years to make this map. Yeah, there we go, more generals dying. I think we're going to place a huge army, and now we're going to give them some trolls as well. So these guys are going to land now, and we're going to deploy their trolls. So let's say this guy, this boat right here was carrying trolls. And now we're going to untie them, and we're going to go boom. There we go. There's one troll, and we'll go. Where's another one? We'll have another one over here. Another one. There we are. We've got trolls invading. Oh, this is cool. This is a full-blown invasion now. We've got more Vikings crossing the bridge. I do apologise if my voice keeps going loud then quiet. It's because I keep getting really into this game. They're moving my mouth away from the mic. I always do that. Yeah, more Vikings attacking the city. Why are they running that way? They should be going across the bridge. There's a lot of natural deaths happening around here. You see, that wouldn't usually happen if I had built a cemetery. I've not built any cemeteries on this map. It's like the Atlanticians didn't believe in cemeteries, so... Well, I don't know that for sure, but in my world they don't. Oh god, here comes the troll. Here comes the troll, boys. We need to stop him on the bridge. Stop him on the bridge. On the bridge, what are you doing? We know the ground is fertile. We do not care. Go, go, go. So we've got a regiment there. He's going to stop him. We've got... Oh, there. That's alright. Oh, he's decided, no, I'm not going that way. So I'm not going that way. They're shooting arrows at me. What is that thing? Oh, he's going for the wall. There's 2 of them now. So they're not taking this central point. They've got no chance. They've managed to take the first and second ring. But that's due to lack of men that we had. So God knows how they're going to do on this central ring. Oh, they've actually made it through. He's too busy focused on the walls. We've got a lot of men here. What's his name? We've got Sir Humfryer, or Humphryer. Multiple generals and captains protecting his lordship. Who should we declare as the king? I think the king should have the biggest army. So I think we're going to do the king as Sir Alan. But realistically, his name would be King Atlas. I think we might need to place a few more. What do you guys think? I think we should go for a full army now. We're going to go for a full-size army. And we're going to deploy it right on the end here. So full-size army coming in. Multiple generals. A sea of Vikings. Look at that. That's probably the biggest army we've done yet. We're going to support them with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trolls. Let's see how these guys do. I think my aim goal is to try and take this central point. See if I can break through my own defences. We still have a huge army inside there. Look, we have the king. We have King Atlas himself, Sir Alan, in other words. We're going to deploy him near the bridge because I believe that's where they're going to be coming. I'm quite proud of this map, to be honest. It actually works. I thought a map of this scale and a map of this sort of terrain would be very bad for the pathing, but I think it works really well. You have to drop some likes on this video if you want to see this map in Men of War Assault Squad 2 on its editor. Because I can make it in 3D and make... Oh god, look at that! Oh, it's huge! Oh, there's no stopping that lot. There's too many of them. God, there's that many of them on the bridge. They're actually making up their reflections if there were to be in the water as well. Here goes nothing. Right. Hold your ground, lads. Do you want to go home to your family? Here goes nothing. Stand your ground. Civilians are running into them, you know, with their blocks of ice. I think they're taking water to stop their houses burning down. Here goes nothing. Got multiple men. Charge. Charge, lads. Where's the king? Where's the king? We need the king. I think the king's under stress. Now this is the fight. This is the fight for the centre. Can they stop the Vikings? Oh no, they're working on my what is that thing? That's a Great Hall. Why are they working on my Great Hall for? Leave it alone. I worked so hard to build this city. 230 years. Okay, we managed to repel the army. Now we've got trolls on the loose. We're still doing a good job. I think next up we're going to go for some dragons. Yeah, so what we've got here, we've got that kind of dragon. We've got another one. So if we place this over here. Dragon's sighted. Is he going to do anything though? We'll have 2 of them. Because why not? Because we can. What's this? Not sure what this is. Oh, it's supplies. Never mind. We'll just pretend that the gods sent them. So this dragon is now going to work on... I don't know if he's going to support the Vikings or kill them. We have got a boat over here. So the Atlanteans were actually supposed to... They were supposed to have the biggest navy of its time. Also one of the most biggest civilizations of its time. You've got to remember, some 12,000 years ago, that's before the Egyptians, before the Romans, that's before the Assyrian Empire. You know, it's before the Persian Empire. Everything, really. It's just... Then again, I don't think it was before the Persian Empire. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I know that if this city was to be real, I know that it would have been one of the biggest civilizations of its time. I mean, we're talking like 10,000 BC sort of stuff right here. Obviously, it would have looked a lot different. They actually say that the central point was on a giant mountain, like a giant mound of it, like a hill. That's what I was trying to say. A hill. There we go. So anyway, let's deploy some more Vikings. You can see that they dealt a lot of damage on this side. They've still got a lot of Vikings over here, but they don't seem to be attacking. Maybe we need to funnel them in. So let's do a second wave. Let's place these guys here. Here comes the next wave. Rallying its troops. I think more of the giants didn't attack. They just decided to stay back. Kind of reminds me of the armies of Mordor. These could be the orcs. And they could be the Gondorians protecting the central point. That's something we're going to have to do. We're going to have to do more Lord of the Rings battles on this. I'd love to do the Battle of Osgiliath in more detail. That'd be pretty cool. You'll have to let me know in the comments, what do you guys want to see castle-wise in this game. I think, am I hitting a limit now on units? I think I am. I can only place generals. Maybe there's a unit cap. Random fires and plagues. So this is the last army. Can they stop the last army right here? Can they prevent them from reaching the keep and killing the king as well? Where is our king? Let's have a look for our king. The king is here. Is he? Is that... No, that's Sir Galter. I think the king's got to be elsewhere then. Is that him? Sir Hamlet. No, don't tell me he's dead. At least we have archers supporting us this time. The king is incapacitated. Who should we put in charge? Who should we make the acting king if he's not to return? Well, we know he could be wounded. Sir Galter, it's you. It's you, my friend. You're acting king. Fall back. Fall back, my son. We're going to pull the king back. There we go. Sir Alan must have been injured or something. And our acting king is Sir Galter. That could be King Atlas's son. Still doing really well. That's 2 armies that this one army's repelled. Again, I wish there was a better UI system. We could turn off all these bars and all these side things. Crazy amount of units. Let's try some more. Let's go for... Oh, let's go for some more giants, because why not? 2 more giants there. We'll have a couple on this side. We've got some orc dudes. Oh, we've not even done this side yet. Let's do some giants here, and let's put some more men on this side. Like another army. There we go. Now we're going to give them some action. What's the general's name over here? That'll be interesting to see. The general's name over here is Sir Tericus. That's quite a cool name. So stand your ground, men. Stand your ground. Protect the mighty kingdom. Yes, maybe this is how how Atlantis got destroyed. Maybe a tsunami didn't take it out. Maybe it was taken over by ancient Vikings or ancient tribes. Yeah, it's just a myth. But it's a myth that could actually be proven. Because Platos, the Greek philosopher that told the story of Atlantis, he wasn't known for telling any fibs or any lies or any... He was known for being a very truthful and very wise man. Where's he going? Let's try setting some fires, that'd be cool. So, is that fire? There we go. Oh, look, we can burn it to the ground. The roof! The roof! The roof is on fire. I think we're doing a good job here. We're doing a good job. Can we set him on fire? Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I did, but I didn't know it was actually going to do it. So can we move him? That's Sir Hamlet. Where's our king? Let's stop these. Let's move these guys off the bridge. Right, it's time for Operation Purge now, boys. Let's kill all remaining Vikings which are in the central... Well, they're not even in the central area yet. Still got civilians running around screaming. Like, trying to repair the buildings and pour water on them as well. Our troops definitely survived over here. We're going to move them in to try and take this troll out now. So now it's kicking them out of our kingdom and sending them home wherever they came from. And then it'll just be a matter of rebuilding our houses like this. There you go. Oh, just for them to set it on fire again. But never mind. Yeah, I don't know what else to build, to be honest. I've been sitting here for, I don't know, a couple of days now trying to think what else could we build in this game. Because I love kingdoms and castles. I think it's so creative. Do you get it? Creative, because it's in creative mode, but there's just so much you can do with it, and even though they've destroyed half the city, it still kind of looks like Atlantis, and that's pretty cool. So let's kill off this troll, and let's purge what's left of the units. I think there's many men left, actually. There's a couple of guys just sat in the streets. In fact, you know what? We're going to call reinforcements on this one. Let's just bring in another unit. So we're going to have you, and now we're going to purge. Build up his army like that. There we go. And now let's purge these streets. Just to save time. There we are. We're going to march through these streets, taking out any of these bandits. These Vikings right here. So they're engaging them. We're going to run right through them. There we go. Run through them. They're nothing. They're nothing to you. Come on. Trying to select them. There's some hiding, look. They're like, if we stay down here, they might not see us, sir. Not on my Nelly, chap, this way. Why can't I select him? Select him? Oh, go. Attack him. We know you're there. They're like, ha! Sucks to be you guys. You can't cross water. It's like, ha! Sucks to be you because we can. It's shallow water. That was actually a general right there. So we're going to crush this ring right here. And then, oh my good lord. So this is going to be some fight. We need to take out these dudes on the right hand side as well. Let's push this regiment of men forward over the bridge. If we can engage them. And we'll bring up the remaining soldiers as well. I think we did lose pretty much all of our army in that central position. Yeah, this is what's left of our army now, we'll say. We'll say that they've regathered, they've re-rallied their troops, and this is where these troops came from. This is the guys that couldn't get to their helmets in time. Bread Henry has died of old age along with 3 other peasants. I think that's the least of my worries at this precise moment. I mean, dying of old age at this precise moment would be an absolute bonus, I think. It's either that or take an axe to the face. Yeah, they didn't last long at all. Just going to run them into it. Let's see if we can make the fight even bigger. Oh, recruit. Oh, there we go. I can recruit more men. There we are. Calling on all reinforcements. Give the civilian swords. Oh, dude, do you know what that reminds me of? Has anybody ever played Born in the Fire America? Not Born in the Fire America. Why did I say that? The Battle for Middle-earth 2. Lord of the Rings. It was an amazing game. You could even get like these units, like you could get like these Rohan peasants, and then you could do this thing where you equip them with swords and shields. I don't know what, that just kind of reminded me of that then. Go for it, lads. Charge. Be gone, Viking scum. I do wish we could get cavalry. Let's see if we can put one of those dragons right above them. See if they do any damage. Not too sure if they're going to do any. Nah, they're not really doing anything, are they? Oh, then again, he's going straight for the centre. Those guys are still battling it out. Oh, there we go. We've got a bit more of a better insight to how the battles work in this game. They kind of just run into each other and headbutt each other and dance. We speed it up like this. There we go. It's like coming through. I have wood. Don't mind me. Carry on fighting. But I don't know where that dragon went. Where did it go? Did we take it out? I'm not sure if we killed it. I think we did. Is that it? What is that? That's a bird. The dragon's over here, apparently. So you'd think a dragon would be really dangerous. You know, you've heard of Smaug and all these dragons, but no, these dragons are harmless. I mean, you could even keep one of these as your pet. You know, he's just looking at that house right there. Oh no, okay. Maybe you don't want that as a pet. Be quite an aggressive pet, really. I mean, what would you call it? Call it Moggy. Other than that, I don't think there's any other way we can take out those dragons. And we all know how this is going to happen. We're going to purge the hell out of this island. So we're just going to purge the rest of these units. And we're going to zoom out and take a look at the damage. So, yeah, anyway, I wanted to show you guys this video. I thought it would be really cool to make Atlantis. And, like I say, do throw your ideas in the comments. And I will take them into consideration. I want some really good scenarios to build. I mean, now we've done Atlantis, Minas Tirith, Helm's Deep. We've done... What's the other one? What is that? I always forget the name of it. I always forget the name. Attack on Titan, that's it. The Shiganshina district. So that's what we made last time as well. So yeah, if there's anything you guys want to see, do throw them my way and I will build them. So anyway, they're going to finish off those guys. I'm going to rebuild this city to back to its former glory because I believe it auto-saves. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, also, like and subscribe, and also come and follow me on Facebook. I'm going to be uploading more on Facebook, so there's going to be a link to my Facebook page in the description. Come over there, you're going to be seeing some unseen footage that's never been uploaded to YouTube, and I'm also going to be posting a lot more on there. So, I will see you over on Facebook if you come over. So, a big thank you to everyone that's watched, and I will see you all in the next one.